Frustrated by its failures at fomenting trouble in India, Pakistan is using all tricks in its book to unleash violence in the country. But vigilant Indian security forces have been successfully thwarting all its mischievous agendas. In the latest, security forces in Jammu and Kashmir neutralised 2 Hizbul Mujahideen terrorists in Anantnag district. As per police reports, both the slain ultras were active since 2019 and were involved in several civilian killings. A report. The Indian security forces are carrying out a series of operations to uproot the network of terrorism from Jammu and Kashmir. Recently, terror groups operating in the valley received a huge setback when 2 terrorists, namely Danish Ahmed Bhatt and Basharat Nabi Lone, belonging to Hizbul Mujahideen, were recently eliminated in Kashmir's Anantnag district. Acting on a piece of specific information regarding the presence of terrorists in the Posh-Reedy area of Anantnag, Jammu and Kashmir police and security forces launched a joint cordon and search operation in the area. During the search operation, as the joint search party approached towards the suspected spot, the hiding terrorists fired indiscriminately upon the joint search party, which was retaliated effectively, leading to an encounter. According to police officials, both terrorists were active since the year 2019. They had a history of terror crime cases, including attacks on security forces and civilian atrocities. Incriminating materials, arms and ammunition including AK-56 rifle, 35 AK rounds, 2 AK magazines, 1 pistol magazine and 2 pistol rounds were recovered from the site of the encounter.
We have done much better than what we were earlier. When it was a state under a political party or under some political parties which were favoring these terrorists, that time it was difficult for the security forces to operate very authentically and emphatically. Now it is relatively easier. This does not mean that no terrorist can sneak in, because it's a thick jungle terrain. Anybody can get in, and then there are unemployed youth. If somebody is told that okay, you take this money and go and throw a grenade somewhere, he will do it. So the allurement is always there, but then the fact is that the number of incidents have gone down, and after Balakot, touch wood, we did not had any major terror incident in the country. So that is perhaps a message has really gone.
Jammu and Kashmir has witnessed a rapid development after the abrogation of Article 370. There has been a decline in terror-related incidents and cross-border infiltration since then. However, in the past few months, many terrorist groups backed by Pakistan are trying to infiltrate in the Kashmir Valley to disrupt the harmony in the region. Particularly, terror groups such as Lashkar-e-Taiba and Jaish-e-Mohammed have been the Pakistani establishment's preferred tool towards fighting India in Kashmir. They are hell-bent on converting what is otherwise called paradise on earth into a living hell. Their motto is simple and clear, that is, to infuse fear and unpredictability among the people and also to make the Indian nation know that they exist.
Pakistan will continue to follow the policy of bleeding India with thousand cuts, because it is normally seen, it's not only Pakistan, whenever there is a asymmetry of conventional power. So we have asymmetry in the conventional forces, and the weaker force will always try to use the non-state actors. Now that is exactly what Pakistan is doing, and they will continue to do it.
While Jammu and Kashmir is trying to return back to normalcy, Pakistan intensifies its efforts to create havoc in the region. The country has always sought with varying degrees of intensity to destabilize India, wreck its unity and challenge its integrity. And this approach is unlikely to change. However, the Indian security forces are fully committed to bring peace in the Kashmir Valley. as recently there have been many operations across Jammu and Kashmir in which several terrorists have been neutralised, in which many of them were foreign nationals.